Hello everyone, today is re-inking day and for my Sailor, I'm choosing my Yodaki. So I have it in cartridge format. All my Sailor inks I have in cartridge format except for my Sailor 130. That is the only one that I have in bottle. I just find that the cartridges are very convenient and easy way to try out before you get the full size bottle, which technically isn't even a full size bottle. It's only 20 milliliters and it's so expensive. The Sailor inks are just expensive in general. So in our journaling group, word layout kind of introduced a lot of the Sailor inks. So everyone has gone kind of crazy about it. Recently, she talked about Yodaki, and it definitely looked interesting. She said that the sheen still shows through even in extra fine nibs. So mine is medium fine, and I'm quite excited about it. I also looked at this dragon imagery since this is called the Jade Dragon Palace, but this has a nice deep red with a green golden sheen. So I'm excited about that. The swatches I saw and just regular writing samples that I saw of Yodaki kind of reminded me of Targaryen sigil, you know, House of the Dragon, it's coming out. So it's in the back of my mind. There it is. I love these Sailor cartridges as well. I love the Sailor cartridges. I like the Pilot cartridges, but I don't buy any Pilot cartridges. It's just the ones that come with the pen. I do not like the platinum parts. They're very hard to refill and clean out. Not the easiest for in terms of sustainability sense. And I really like the platinum converters anyway. So for all my platinum pens, I have a converter. Usually I try to refill cartridges, especially for my Pilot pens. I do have a good amount of converters, but I mostly just refill my carts for my Pilot pens. Okay, let's see. Today truly was a re-inking day. Okay. Pen is Sailor. Oh, it's so smooth. The nib, the nib on paper just feels amazing to write with. It's just the perfect amount of bounce and smoothness, and the feedback is just delicious. Nope, it's Palace. Medium fine. This is a 14 karat PGS. Ink is Sailor Yodaki. Ink actually also reminds me of my Traveler's Notebook Love and Trip journal cover. So the inside of Love and Trip is kind of a bright red, but the outside is this maroon. I've kind of compared it with my Paper Republic Venezia, and I have a Happy Made Crafts Burgundy as well. Compared to those two, the Love and Trip is definitely a lot more maroon. So I would say this Yodaki ink is also a lot more maroon than any of the other almost red color fountain pen inks that I've tried, especially comparing it to Momiji on top. You can definitely see the depth of Yodaki. If anyone's into makeup, you know that a green color corrector is used for red pimples. The green is on the opposite of red on the color wheel. So I would say they're more opposite complementary colors, and it really does look pretty cool. So this is Momiji. It's definitely a lot more maroon red than Momiji. Momiji is more of a bright orange red, whereas this is maroon red with some shading, and there is some green sheen that I could see. I'm going to use it on Tomeo River because I think the Tomeo River paper will show the sheen beautifully. So here's all my Sailor inks. When I did this, I was like, I'm not going to get any more Sailor inks, but then I got two. So here's the earlier one from yesterday. And now we have Yodaki. It is very close to Momiji in some aspects, like when it's a brighter red, but Most of the time it shows up as a deeper maroon. Sailor Shikiori Yodaki. So this Yodaki ink has a matching pen with it. It's a Sailor Shikiori pen, but it's not a gold nib pen. It's a steel nib pen. I think it was a Four Knights collection or something like that, but the pen definitely matches the ink. I was looking at it, but I don't really need another Sailor, so I didn't get the pen. The pen also just comes in medium fine. I've had this combination for a while now, and this ink performs quite similarly on all kinds of papers. So Momiji I particularly like on the cream papers, but Yodaki performs really well on white backgrounds as well. It really does remind me of the Targaryen clothes, especially the ones that Rhaenyra, Bela, and Daemon wear. They have these like deeper red colors with some gold bronze undertones running through. So this ink definitely matches that. It also kind of matches Syrax's a little bit. Maybe a mix of Syrax's and Syrax. So where it pulls, it can have the really nice sheen to it, but mostly it has a lot of maroon, deeper shading. And when you start writing in some places, it looks like a brighter red. Overall, great choice. I like it. But I'm also glad that I got it in a smaller 3 cartridge pack. Most of them I have in 3 cartridges, except for Hara Hara. I have 8 of those, which is nice because I like it. This is what Hara Hara looks like. It's pretty cool. These are the other Sailor inks that I have. I have done a video with it. I just need to edit it and post it. But so far, I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sailor inks, and I love all of them. Some more than others, but they are all pretty nice. They all have a really smooth flow. They're not dry at all. They're not slippy or glidey. Sometimes some of the Iroshizuku inks are too wet. These are the perfect amount of smoothness, like a smooth, nice flow without it being too wet. Yeah, I am happy with my choice. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.